I really don't appreciate the censoring because, like, we're nothing without each other. We got to have conversations to be able to build, you know?
Right. The point that I brought up with Clockson is that if you were to just remove me off the table, do we necessarily have enough of the other things to feed the global population?
So you're saying for someone who meditates, it could actually physically help their physical health, like by meditating.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like if you have.
For me, it's like letting go has probably been the best thing that's ever happened to me, because instead of me looking for the guru, I end up finding the guru in me.
It's going to be a byproduct of helping everyone else. Because when you help yourself, you're able to help other people. We're able to build together.
It's going to feel like, dang, I just got to this new level, and now I got to deal with this, now I got to deal with this, and it's going to keep stacking on constantly. Use that as your pillar of strength to be like, wow, since these challenges are getting stronger, it must mean I'm getting stronger. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there, because the universe only gives you what you're prepared to handle. So even if something feels like it's impossible, it's only impossible in your mind.
And so a lot of the important things that you guys want to realize when building is that no matter how grand the idea is, and no matter how many people you have, it has to always start from yourself. Because if you don't get yourself right, you're not going to be able to build with somebody else.
See, that's because everybody know that, you know, the government coming after people when you talk too much.
Yeah. I mean, if nobody talks about it, then I mean, you know, it's gonna stay the same.
You know, Clausen, and I already told you this, but you were the person who inspired me to start writing my book. So I can focus and all of that. But you were the one who showed me in the midst of calamity and confusion and drama and chaos and all that shit, that's where all of your best work, or most of your best work, will come from.
People need dramatic examples to shake them out of apathy, and I can't do that as Bruce Wayne. As a man, I'm flesh and blood. I can be ignored, I can be destroyed, but as a symbol, I can be incorruptible. I can be everlasting. What symbol?
Clocks in.
Clocks in.
What up, Clocks in?
Soul fam, clocks in.
Clocks in.
Clocks in.
Clocks in.
My homie Clocks.
Clarkson sound like he need to come up.
Clarkson coming up next.
My clocks in.
Yo, Clockson. Peace to the Universal family. My name is Clockson.
I don't regret this. You know, I used to regret the decisions that I made because I didn't understand where they would put me. But now I'm glad I don't understand. You know, I'm glad that my life is a empty canvas and I get to write whatever I want into that canvas to make it my future, you know?
Welcome to the Clockson Podcast. Peace to the Universal family. Welcome back to the Clockson Podcast. I'm your host, Clockson, and today we have a special solo dolo episode. Today we're going to be talking about the new Apple Vision Pro. All right, it's going to be a special episode about technology, okay, and entertainment as a whole. We're going to be going into the nitty gritty of it. What are my personal thoughts on the product and how this is going to change the world forever. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. What is the Apple Vision Pro? I'm going to just show y'all because I like doing things by showing y'all. It's cool to talk about it, but I want to show y'all. So, and this is the perks of season 2. Y'all, we have a video podcast now, so it's not just the audio. So if you're listening on Spotify and YouTube, we have it on both now. So yeah, we moving up, y'all. We moving up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and let's see what this whole Apple Vision Pro is. So for those of you that know the basics about basic headsets and, you know, VR stuff, most of us know that, you know, you put the headset on and, you know, you go into a different world, right? So let's look at how this thing looks. So boom, this is right here, that Apple Vision Pro. Boom, $3,500 for this thing, all right? And as we can see already, it looks like a scuba diving thing. Like, it looks like you can, like, you put this on when you're sledding. That's what it looks like. Okay. It looks kind of funny, kind of cool too. And the eyes popping out is like the most crazy thing. I know that's gonna get memed heavy. We already know that. What interests me was the fact that it has two functions. You know, it has the VR function, which is a virtual reality. You can put the headset on and go into a completely different world, completely different atmosphere. You know, watch your favorite TV show, watch YouTube. You know, content as seamless to literally whatever you want to see at any length. You know, at the top quality. But it also has the AR, which is the augmented reality. And for those of you that don't know what that is basically you looking at your regular reality, which is, you know, the reality we know, like your room, for example, your living room. And then there's also, you know, like bits and pieces of, you know, technology in your space. Like, for example, if you ever watched that movie Iron Man, the first one, the second one, the third one, when he goes into his lab, he starts pulling up the holograms and stuff, and you start seeing little panels and screens in his world. Like, he doesn't have anything on his face, but you see him in his lab, and then he has a screen pop up out of nowhere just floating. That's how the Vision Pro is going to be as well. It has an AR experience, which is the augmented reality, regular reality with augmented things within it, you know? So that's what really piqued my interest, because I was never really big on the VR thing, because, like, yeah, it's an escape from reality, which is cool, but you don't want to have too much of that. But with this, the fact that it has both capabilities, this is going to be used in the workforce, y'all. This is going to be used in like so many different things, because people aren't going to feel so bad when using this, because they don't have to tap out of the real world. They can still see the real world. Like, if y'all see the commercial, the dude is in the kitchen and his kid walks up to him playing soccer, and he doesn't have to stop what he's doing to interact with the kid. Like, he sees everything that's going on. He sees his son walk up to him and kick the soccer ball. He stops what he's doing real quick. Boom, catches the soccer ball with his foot, kicks it back, and goes right back to what he's doing. They don't got to take the headset off or nothing, because he can still see his regular world. He can still hear his regular world, but it's just the other stuff is in his world. So it's like two worlds in one, which is like the really big selling point. You know what I'm saying? So let's look through some more stats of what this thing is. So Vision Pro, all right, let's look at some of these stats. So we'll put in the stats, okay? Let's see the stats. I put in the states. Okay, so oops. All right. I guess we can go to the homepage. We're gonna see what this thing has, because from the commercial, y'all, they said it had 4K screens on each eye. So let's see. Welcome to the era of spatial computing. All right. Apple Vision Pro seamlessly blends digital content with your physical space. That's what I was talking about before. Where it's like both. You navigate simply by using your eyes, hands, and voice, just like in the Iron Man movie, y'all. So you can do the things you love in ways never before possible. Okay, I don't think this page is loading all the way. But basically, y'all get the gist. Like, y'all get. I think it's messing up because I'm sharing the screen. Okay. Yeah, it's messing up. All right. But yeah. So what are my thoughts about the Apple Vision Pro? Would I get it? And what it's gonna really be for the new world? I feel like it's gonna have a lot of pros and a lot of cons. For communication's sake, it's gonna kill a lot of accents of the phone, because we're already going into a 3D type of world as it is with the VR stuff. So with this is gonna really just push that even more, especially for people who like to be a part of the social media world, like how people are now, always on social media. Now it's gonna be a different type of thing. You really gonna be in social media. Like when the metaverse really kicks off, y'all, this is gonna be the focal device that everybody's gonna be using. Like one of the main devices that everybody's gonna be using is this Vision Pro. This is gonna be the industry standard for VR and AR, and especially entering in the metaverse. So be ready to see people with these things on their faces, y'all. And you can't say, "Oh, take it out because you can't see me," because they can see you. And it has this little technology to where when they're looking at you, you can see their eyes, and when they're not looking at you, you can see like a little blur on top of their vision to where you know they're watching some type of media or doing something. So it's like, and like for example, how they pitch it, like on the ad, somebody's on the plane, they're watching something, somebody like a flight attendant walks up and taps them, they can tell if they're fully immersed or if they're like not really immersed, because it has this little feature on the top of it to where you can control how much immersion you're in. You know what I'm saying? You can control the level of immersion. So if you want to be completely out of it and just in your own world, huge theater, you can do that. Or if you want to be like 50-50 to where, you know, you just chill in your room, like, you know, look like you regularly, you just got a screen over there, which is honestly one of the coolest things. I'm gonna be real. I'm getting one. I'm not even gonna cap with y'all. I'm gonna get one 100%. For those of you that know me personally, I am anti-Apple, but no more. I am no more. I am no longer anti-Apple, y'all. This Vision Pro has sold me. I have always wanted an AR device like this, and literally came out with one. So it's like I've literally asked for this device for the longest time. Not only can you see things and, you know, talk, and the device responds to your voice, you can use your hands. So you don't actually have to have no ring, no band. You just hand movements, and boom, it reacts to it. So those are like some of the main pros and the cons, because as far as efficiency, it's gonna be super efficient. Like, damn, all you gotta do is move your hands around and talk, and it just works. Like, you know how seamless that is. But on the negative side, the way that it can do that is the dangerous part, y'all. That's what I want y'all to be careful with. It scans like damn near everything. So when we talk about how technology invades people's privacy, this takes it to a whole new level. You know, a whole new level. So this is gonna be like, that's why I personally, when I do get the device, I'm gonna be using it in my office. I'm not most likely not gonna be using it at my house, because like, not only does it scan your face and everything, your eye, like your eye fingerprint, it scans everything, like the your environment around you, the sounds, the actual 3D dimension structures around you. It scans everything because it has the capability of like showing you three-dimensional objects in the world, like the AR technology. You can like actually import a three-dimensional file, OBJ file, into the operating system, and you can pull it out of there and see a object in three-dimensional space, move it around, zoom in, all that. So the fact that you could do that is extremely powerful, but at the same time, it also can scan your room and do the same thing. Like, it can scan and get a three-dimensional scan of everything in your room. It does that to your face. As soon as you get the device, you have to scan your face. It scans all aspects of your face, your whole facial structure, your body, like the whole thing. It scans that. So it has that data in the device. It has a 3D model of you, your voice, your face, your eyes, everything in the device. And that's crazy. And it has your environment too. It has your current location, your your environment, what's next to you. When somebody walks up to you, it has all that data immediately, seamlessly. So that's really dangerous as well, y'all, because Apple has that. You know what I'm saying? So for people who are like big on anti information with that type of stuff, I wouldn't recommend you get it, especially if you don't like. If you already are uncomfortable with the data that people get from your phone, don't get no Vision Pro. You know what I'm saying? Do not get that. If you're finicky with that, like, oh my God, the phone companies have all my data, do not get the Vision Pro, because they're going to have even more of your data. So, but for me, some of y'all will be like, oh, Clarkson, why are you getting it? Well, I'm going to get it for a few different reasons. I'm going to get it for, one of the reasons why I'm getting it, y'all, is that my job as Clarkson is to be for the people. And if I know in the future that everybody is going to be on this platform, that's where I need to be as well, because I need to be able to share information, teach the people, and do what I do by being with the people. So I'm not going to ostracize myself from the people because it could negatively affect me. Anything you do could negatively affect you or positively affect you. So my perspective is, it's our job as a people to take this and revolutionize it and make it to where it could do so much good that it outweighs the bad. So I'm not denying that it has a lot of negative aspects to it. I'm not denying that at all. But it also has so many positives. And if us as a collective can come together and use this product to help save lives and do things like that, then I feel like it's worth the risk. I definitely do. So those are my thoughts on the Vision Pro. I would love to hear y'all thoughts on it, though. This is going to be a short episode of the Clarkson Podcast. We're not going to do no super long episodes today. I just want to give my perspective on the Vision Pro. You know what I'm saying? Some thoughts and whatnot. I also want to hear y'all thoughts on it too. So make sure you let me know down in the comments below What are your thoughts on the Vision Pro? Are you gonna get it? Are you not gonna get it? Why would you get it? And why wouldn't you get it? And yeah, let me know. If you like the video, make sure you comment, subscribe. If you want to be on the Clockson podcast, make sure you join the Clockson Academy. Just dropped that a day ago. So yeah, make sure you go subscribe to that. Get that membership. Join the private Discord panel and get your free copy of the 8 Principles of Clockson. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Catch y'all later. Peace.